Hi there. Welcome to your early morning intuitive guidance, round 3. We'll see whether or not this holds. I tried moving right next to the router and everything, and nothing is working. So we'll see if I stay live or not. This is your early morning intuitive guidance for Wednesday. Let's see what we can do. Good morning, Judy. We'll see who all pops on. I'm going to try to do this fast before it fails again. So we have a card from the Soul Coaching deck by Denise Lynn. And our card for today is Leadership. And it says, I am a beacon of radiance, support, and love. Good morning, Angie. Welcome. Glad you're here. We'll see how well this holds out. I've tried twice previous and deleted both of them because they didn't work. Good morning, Carolyn. Welcome. The internet is having fits today. So this card is quite relevant for me today. Yeah, take 3. We're up to take 3, Joniel. Good grief. So, but let it not be said that I am bullheaded, right? We're going to make this work. This is determination right here. Let's see what we get. So hopefully some of the others will pop on, or at least they can find it after the fact. Now I have to go back and see if I actually managed to delete the other 2 that were not good. So, leadership. Card meaning, you're a beacon for others. Your skills inspire others to greater heights. It's now time to step into the light and take a leadership role. Good morning, Mel. You found me. Yay. Glad to see you. This is just crazy today. So, good morning, Beth. Good morning, good morning. So, some of you are starting to roll in. Glad you're finding me. Good morning, Carolyn. Yeah, you were my first one on before, and now you had to hunt for me. So, the leadership piece that I am, oh, fabulous, good. The leadership piece that I am grabbing onto is, after hitting a rough patch earlier this week, stepping back in, doing what I can. Good morning. Yes, we will prevail. We will prevail, right? So, leadership, that's what we got going on today. A leader stomps the grass down and throws the boulders out of the way so that the path is easier for others. Good morning, Gwen. Welcome. Sometimes you might find yourself alone or tired. That was Monday. But know that what you're doing is making a difference in the lives of many. The greatest leaders are those who know how to serve and act as a stepping stone for others to reach their dreams. Good morning, Abigail. Glad you're here. So again, this thing is about how do we help others step up? It's not giving them a handout. It's helping people step up, giving them the tools, the skills, the resources they need to be successful, right? That's leadership. Okay, so let's see. Even if you have been in the background in the past, right now it's your turn to step forward and become the light for others. And again, that doesn't mean, good morning, Judy. That doesn't mean, doesn't mean that you are loud and obnoxious and on stage and front and center and blah, blah, blah. You can lead. I love that quote from Gandhi. There go my people. I am their leader. You can lead from the middle of the crowd, which is kind of what I like to do. Be in the middle and have, good, glad this is hitting the spot. Fabulous. I'm glad we stuck with it for round 3 to make this thing happen, right? So I wandered out by the wireless. I did all kinds of stuff I tried going on my computer and doing this. Didn't work. But determination will get you where you're going. Good morning, Bobby. Welcome. Today we have leadership. Leadership. So, for yourself, where are you in a leadership role? Again, it doesn't mean you have to be the one who's out front yelling for everybody to follow. You may be just that strong, silent presence that allows others to do what they want and need to do. You may be the person who raises an idea and others grab it and run with it. That's leadership also. There's all kinds of versions of leadership. I just sent out minutes from a meeting earlier this week. That could very well be, no disturbing my force. We got stuff to do here. We got things to accomplish. So the group earlier this week, part of what derailed about it was not sticking to the process that we'd agreed to, the sociocratic process where everyone gets heard, where it's more of a circle approach instead of someone talking at people, and because only one is speaking at a time, you actually get to really hear what they say instead of people talking over the top of each other, etc. So for me, it reiterated the value of that process. And yes, it is certainly not what most of us as Americans are used to. We're used to talking over the top of each other. We're used to making our point in a meeting. Yes, servant leadership. How do we, from our position of power, and power is not a bad word, from our position of power, how do we utilize what we have there? Gwen's a behind the scene leader. Oftentimes that women end up being behind the scenes, but I like it when there are women who step to the fore also. And I like it when there are men who lead from behind, like Gandhi. There go my people. I am their leader. I just love that. I think that's so cool. So there's 14 of you here now. What are your leadership styles? How do you lead? Do you lead by making suggestions? Do you lead by being out front? Do you lead by holding the group together? Do you lead by, what else would be other ideas? Tell me how you lead. So Gwen is a behind the scenes leader. Are you leading by doing? You're the one who picks up something that nobody's willing to do and you do it. That's leadership also. Lots of different ways to lead. What I'm going to suggest to you is there are ways that we tend to be more comfortable leading. And sometimes it's good to stick our toe out into that space of leadership that might not be our style. So I recall frequently where it's an event, like an awards event or something like that. And one of the behind the scenes leaders gets called up to the front to get an award for her efforts. And oftentimes she's so uncomfortable being up there. Good morning, Joe Bell. Glad you're here. If, on the other hand, that person who's more comfortable in the back could process it as, okay, once in a while, I'm going to be up front. Once in a while, I can make it as short as I want, but I'll do my gratitude and I'll get the hell off the stage. Also, for the people like myself, I'm used to being in the front. When the old leadership style of someone has to lead this thing, like if I go for a walk with friends, I always end up out in front. Try to back myself up, and I still end up out in front. Good morning, Diane. So learning sociocracy was such a valuable tool for me. It's how do you not end up always out in front? How can you be part of the circle? So one of the things, the first training I took was I said to the instructor, can you teach me how not to lead? And he laughed. There we go. Yes, you do it anyway. Sometimes you just do it anyway. And that helps stretch you. That helps you grow. It's fabulous. Yes. So doing the Sociocratic method, bringing everybody to the table, having it be round. I like round. It's so good. There's actually a new app that's called Circle. And you use it instead of Zoom, but it puts everybody in a circle, and you move into the middle when you're going to talk. So it's really clear who's talking. It's just awesome. And it helps those of us who tend to dominate meetings be part of the circle. Step back. So cool. So cool. I love that they're coming up with tools to assist us to do this differently. So that's our card for today, leadership. And yay, the signal held. This is fabulous. Only took 3 tries. Nothing like ingenuity to make things work, right? So think about your leadership style. Think about how you'd like to maybe stick your toe out there and stretch yourself to grow a little bit. Maybe you've been a part of a group for a long time, but you haven't been able to, you haven't made the choice to be one of the leadership roles. Maybe it's stepping up. Stepping up. There we go. Yes. Make yourself visible. Take up space. Women, take up space. God put you here to take up space. Claim your rightful space. All right? That's part of being a leader also. So I love that story about the woman who, as she's walking through the airport, realizes that she's constantly stepping out and around the men who are coming toward her. And she decides she's not moving anymore and has all these lovely crashes where they're just astounded that she didn't step aside for them. Too bad, buddy. Your turn to do a little stepping aside. Yes, Facebook has been glitchy lately. So we'll do what we can with it. We'll do what we can with it. And, I've considered over the years going to a platform that's not as public as Facebook. And I just haven't quite made the leap. But I'll consider it. I'll certainly consider it. And I'm certainly considering that Circles app as an addition to Zoom. So how cool is that? All right, so I want you to consider your leadership style. I want you to consider where you might step out a little bit more, and let's go from there. Have an awesome Wednesday. I'll see you again tomorrow. Remember, you're capable of far more than you think you are. Bye-bye.